Which leading impressionist painted Girl with a Watering Can and Gabrielle and Jean?
Impressionist.
Monet.
Should we try? He didn't really do many people.
If we can't think of another impressionist.
I mean, yeah. Degas not impressionist, is he?
No, Degas not.
Yeah. Monet.
No, it was Renoir.
Okay.
They all knew that at Courtauld.
Sure.
Yeah.
On awarding the 2013 prize to which Canadian author did the Swedish Academy say she has taken an art form, the short story, and cultivated it almost to perfection?
See, I thought it was Margaret Atwood until he said short
Short
story.
Yeah. I don't think... Has she won the Nobel Prize?
I don't know,
I
actually.
don't think so.
She's won the Booker, but...
If we don't know.
Someone is like Ellis, someone.
Pass.
That's Alice Munro.
Oh.
Secondly, her rich and truly epic descriptions of peasant life in China.
You know?
It's life. But it's not a Chinese person.
Both banned in South Africa, Berger's Daughter and July's People are works by which Nobel laureate?
They're by Nadine Gordimer.
Nominate Holloway-Strong.
Nadine Gordimer?
Right, you get a set of bonuses on philosophy. A movement similar to in its early forms, it is associated with which utilitarian? Born in London in 1748.
Well, then do we say Jeremy Bentham, then?
Yeah.
Bentham.
Bentham is correct. In paintings by J.W. Waterhouse, which title figure of a well-known poem is variously depicted in a boat shortly before her
Newnham,
death?
Holloway-Strong.
Ophelia?
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. In each case, identify the province or territory from the description. Firstly, the smaller of the two provinces that border the US state of Maine.
Well,
So
one of
Quebec
them,
would be a big one. Would that...
I think one of them is one of them Newfoundland and Labrador? Or am I being silly?
yeah.
I don't know.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
No, it's New Brunswick. The other one's Quebec. The territory that borders Manitoba to the north, this border extending as far as Hudson Bay.
Manitoba to the...
That might be one of the Labrador.
That might be Newfoundland and Labrador, then.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
No, that's Nunavut.
Are we looking
goodness
for one?
me.
Finally, the province immediately east of British Columbia.
So that's the one that's
that
above
Alberta?
Oregon. So what's that one? Is-
Alberta.
Yeah, maybe Alberta.
Alberta.
Alberta is correct. Well done. Named after a Portuguese navigator, the Mascarene Islands comprise the French department of Réunion, along with which...
Newnham, Ellis.
Mauritius.
Mauritius is correct. You get a set of bonuses, Newnham, on fictional newspapers. The Daily Mole and the Owl on Sunday are newspapers in a parallel universe occupied by which dodo-owning literary detective who pursues characters in and out of novels in books by Jasper Fforde?
Thursday Next.
Correct. Based on William Randolph Hearst, which eponymous character of a film of 1941 acquires the failing newspaper The New York Daily Inquirer?
Citizen Kane, I think.
Citizen Kane.
Yeah.
Citizen Kane.
No, it said eponymous.
Correct. Charles Foster.
Silly.
The first line of the book, as I walk through the wilderness of this what?
Earth, maybe?
World. Earth.
You want to go world? Go world.
Earth.
No, it's world.
No.
Were founders of an enduring children's temperance association known as the Band of what?
The band of?
Band of
I don't know.
aunts. I don't know. Friends. I don't know.
I don't know.
Friends, yeah.
Say something.
Aunts.
Aunts.
I don't know.
No, it's Band of Hope. It's addressed to the title character by the Earl of Salisbury.
Salisbury.
Salisbury. Oh, goodness. This is
Should I
gonna
say Richard
embarrass me.
III?
Richard
maybe?
III.
Yeah, go on,
Guess that.
Richard.
Richard III.
No, it's King John. From the Arabic for coarse wool, thereby denoting the kind of garment worn, what name was given around the year 800 to Islamic mystics who adopted ascetic...
Newnham, Bowen.
Sufi.
Sufi is correct, yes. The fossilised remains of Java man were discovered in 1891. They were the first known remains of which extinct hominin species that flourished around 2 million years ago?
I think it's like D something, Divinis.
Denise.
Denisovan.
They're.
I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
They were-
I think they're earlier.
Yeah.
in-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
know.
no, sorry, later. But
It couldn't be like Erectus or like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Homo someone.
Which pale, smooth mustard is named after the capital of the Côte d'Or department?
Newnham, Bowen.
Dijon.
Dijon is correct. Right, your bonuses are on knaves. Out of his surname, they have coined an epithet for a knave, and out of his Christian name, a synonym for the devil. These words of the historian T.B. Macaulay refer to which Italian, born 1469?
A synonym for a knave. Is
That
this
can be like
Machiavelli?
Machiavellian? No.
Casanova?
Yeah.
Casanova.
Because that's a name.
Yeah.
Casanova?
No, it's Machiavelli.
Oh, sorry.
Which Nobel laureate uses the word knave and dolt in various combinations in poems such as Against Unworthy Praise and The Fascination of What's Difficult?
Do you know this?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to conjure it up in time. I'm sorry.
Pass.
Belonging to what class of compounds? Examples include the nucleic acid bases adenine and guanine.
I think one is I've forgotten.
Do we think they're amino acids? Or?
Is that pyrimidine, purine, or pyrimidine is one of them, but I don't know which one it is. It's guess purine or pyrimidine.
Nominate Chen.
Pyrimidine?
No, it's purine. Bad luck. What substance is excreted by humans? It is present in large amounts in gout patients.
Gout.
What substance excreted?
I don't know. All I can think of is bile, but I don't think that's a medical term anymore.
Bio, yeah, bio is a
We don't really
medical term.
excrete it, do we?
You do excrete it.
Okay. Bile.
No, it's uric acid. Elion contributed to developing the first successful antiviral acyclovir. This can be used in the treatment of what infection caused by the varicella zoster virus?
Varicella is
That's
mumps, is it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think
chickenpox
so.
is...
Oh,
It's not
chickenpox is
chickenpox. Chickenpox is varicella. Varicella is chickenpox.
Varicella is
shingles. It's shingles.
Do we want
Yeah.
Do you want
chickenpox?
Chickenpox is correct. Well done. These bonuses are on words that appear in rhyming jingles in the Euro pop song Barbie Girl by Aqua. In each case, give the word from the description. Firstly, the single-word title of a historical novel by Gore Vidal. Its protagonist is a Persian prince who travels to India and China, meeting the Buddha and Confucius.
What is this?
What's this?
I don't know. The words in Barbie Girl are plastic, fantastic, hair, anywhere, imagination, creation.
Could be her.
Hair.
No, it's creation. In John Milton's L'Allegro, a word that comes between light and toe in a phrase that means to dance lightly or nimbly.
What words do we have?
Say the words again.
Okay. Girl, world, plastic, fantastic, hair, anywhere, imagination,
maybe?
creation.
Or
Well,
imagination?
yeah.
World.
Maybe, yeah.
World.
No, it's fantastic. Bad luck. We follow on from the souvenir by Fragonard with picture bonuses, 3 similar Rococo paintings depicting lonely women pining for an absent lover. 5 points for each artist you can name. First,
I don't know anyone
What's
else
this look like?
Rococo.
It's very... It's got like that kind of face thing, but I don't know who that is.
I don't-
Hannah, give me your best
No,
guess.
I really don't know this one.
Anyone?
I
Like
don't
a
know
name.
Rococo, that was the only one I know.
Okay, pass.
that's Watteau, the worried lover. Secondly,
That's kind of Dutch, but I'm not sure.
Oh, were they all French or were they?
I thought they were all French.
They're all French,
don't
okay,
know.
sorry.
Hannah? I recognise the style, but I really don't know the painter for this one, sorry.
Pass.
it's Boucher's The Secret Message. And finally,
Well, it looks like the other two.
It looks weirdly like the death of Marat, but maybe I'm just being like
Who's that by?
too Frenchy. I don't know.
David.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like
don't
David
think
at
it's David,
all. No, pass.
that's by Madame Elizabeth Vigée-Lebrun. By 10 points. Right, we follow on from that with a set of bonuses on the German author E.T.A. Hoffmann. Born in 1776, Hoffmann wrote fanciful or macabre stories that inspired works by several composers. An example is the Kreisleriana, a series of piano cycles by which German composer?
Wagner, Strauss.
I'm thinking maybe
It's like one of the
Wagner.
What's the time? roughly? Wagner. Try Wagner.
I mean, it could be anyone. Wagner.
It's not, it's Schumann. Hoffmann's premiered in Paris in 1881. The Tales of Hoffmann is an opera by which German-born composer?
German-born, so...
Remember
Holst?
Holst,
Or-
yeah.
But then would he be doing anything in Paris?
Did he write operas?
I don't know.
German-born, I don't know.
No.
Opera.
Holst.
It's Offenbach. An ally of Ram, Jambavan, led an army of what animals against Ravan? They were omnivorous, short-tailed mammals of the order Carnivora.
I think this might be monkeys, but I might be
No,
confused.
not carnivores.
Oh, carnivores. Oh, okay.
Civets. How short tails are they?
I was going to say elephants, but
They're not
short
small.
tails. Yeah, look carnivores.
Civet.
No, they're bears.
Oh.
Resulting in a reflection in the x-axis on an Argand diagram, what is the complex conjugate of the complex number if A and B are real?
Newnham Ellis.
Sorry, I shouldn't have buzzed that early. A minus BI.
A minus IB is correct. 3 questions on a queen consort. A daughter of Ferdinand III, which queen gives her name to a number of crosses built to mark the progress of her funeral cortege from Lincoln to London?
Ooh. Did it give any? I was slightly zoned out. Did we give any?
Have
Ferdinand,
it, please.
Spain.
No, I don't think we know.
I don't think we know.
No. Elizabeth I.
Which town in the borough of Broxbourne in Hertfordshire is named after a surviving Eleanor Cross?
Hitchin is in Hertfordshire.
Have it,
Town.
please. Born in 1834, he was a founder of the Society for the Protection of Ancient Buildings.
I don't know.
No idea.
Not good on artists.
No, pass.
That was William Morris. Born in Berkshire, distinguished from connective and supporting tissue, what term indicates the functional tissue of organs such as the liver, brain, kidneys and lungs?
Is this parietal?
No, that was the first one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm silly.
Kerry Russell in the title role. Which 2007 film was directed by Adrienne Shelley? The film was adapted into a musical in
Newnham Bowen.
Waitress? The Waitress?
Waitress is correct. Which DC hero identity? In other continuities, this alias is used by engineer Alan Scott and test pilot Hal Jordan.
How?
Is this Batman?
DC
No, I don't think
superhero?
they've ever been Batman.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I can't think of any other DC superheroes.
Should I say Batman then?
Say Batman then.
Batman.
No, it's Green Lantern. In the city we became, human avatars of New York City joined forces to defeat a threat eventually identified with the fictional city of Rulea. Which US author created this city?
I don't know, sorry.
Okay, give me a US author.
Don DeLillo? No, but he wouldn't have done that.
Don DeLillo.
No, it wasn't. It was H.P. Lovecraft. To name the performer. First, this band leader on piano here.
Is this Copland? Aaron Copland? No, I'm not sure.
This is a big band.
Yeah, this is
But I
big.
can't think of any big band people who play piano.
Ellington play piano?
Go on then.
I don't. Ellington.
It is Duke Ellington, yes.
Nice.
Secondly,
It's kind of like...
Folky.
Like,
I would guess the lady who did like Amazing
Rosie,
Grace, because that's the only person I know, but I don't know what she's called. Sorry.
Which lady?
Oh, is it Bessie someone?
Oh, say that.
Nominate Bowen.
Is it Bessie Smith?
it is Bessie Smith, yes.
Very good.
Written in 1899 by a Nordic composer.
Nordic composer.
It's a tone poem.
Did Sibelius was
I need the name of the tone poem.
No, I thought it was the name of the composer.
Which tone poem, wasn't it?
Oh.
Shall I say The Forest? I don't know that completely.
Yeah.
The Forest.
It's Finlandia by Sibelius, as it says. In peace there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. These words are spoken by the title character of which of Shakespeare's histories?
In peace. Well, it's
Then
not-
imitate the action of the tiger. I think it's Henry V.
Okay, go on then.
Henry V.
Henry V is correct.
Very good.
I knew
very
I'd said those lines.
Be Still, Stop Chattering is a secular cantata by J.S. Bach and is often known by the name of what beverage?
A beer cantata, a wine cantata,
probably wine. I don't know.
I guess wine.
wine.
No, it's the coffee cantata. By the Treaty of Yazd, Turkey ceded to Russia the western Ukrainian Black Sea coast, but continued to hold Moldavia and Bessarabia.
Shall I say?
Is this the Crimean
19th
War?
century or
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
what, 18th century?
I don't know.
19.
19.
I'm going to say 18th. I think I fancy
Okay,
18th.
go on.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
18th century.
That's correct. That was a great game. Thank you very much indeed. So, of the 7 named positions in netball, how many begin with a letter other than G or W?
Newnham Ellis.
1.
1 is correct. That's the centre. Congratulations, 150 points is a great score.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals.
Thank you.
Which African-American slave gives his name to the 1857 case described as the court's great self-inflicted wound? It's ruled that the US Constitution was not intended to include citizenship for people of African descent.
Oh, goodness. I'm thinking... I know Plessy versus Ferguson was a landmark civil rights case, but I don't remember what it was about. I remember something about a train.
Ferguson, is that...
I think
Who's
Plessy.
the... Plessy?
I think.
Plessy.
No, it's Dred Scott.
Oh, goodness.
Which mixed-race plaintiff gives his name to an 1896 Supreme Court case that permitted the separate but equal doctrine? He had deliberately violated the Louisiana Separate Car Act by sitting in a white-only carriage.
Well, this is definitely Plessy versus Ferguson, because I remember the
Plessy,
train, but I don't know who was who.
Well, it's a plaintiff, didn't it? So
Yeah.
Plessy.
Plessy,
surely.
then.
Plessy.
It was Plessy, yes. For Music Starter, you'll hear a piece of popular music. For 10 points, simply name the band.
Newnham Bowen.
LCD sound system.
LCD sound system is correct. Well done.
Well done.
Good stuff.
Finally, this artist.
Oh, my heart's in the basement. My weekends at an all-time low.
Oh, it sounds like Velvet Underground, maybe. Velvet Underground. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, go on then.
Velvet Underground.
No, it was David Bowie's Queen Bitch, a tribute to the Velvet Underground. For what do the letters EH stand in the telescope known as the EHT?
Isn't it something like extremely huge or something?
Extremely huge, yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, I think so.
Extremely huge?
No, it's Event Horizon.
Oh, right.
The Event Horizon telescope, I need a 2-digit number here. A film of 2007 with the main character Guy and Girl, and a Will Ferrell film of...
Newnham Holloway-Strong.
1. I'm sorry, I know it's not a 2-digit number. I'm sorry.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. Who won the 2020 prize with Meat Market? She has also written Margot and Me and This Book is Gay.
Oh,
Oh, is that Juno
Dawson.
Yeah.
Juno Dawson.
I'm not
Juno Dawson.
Juno Dawson is correct. Which town in the Epping Forest district shares its name with the monastic institution that was the last to be dissolved by Henry VIII in 1540?
Anyone?
monastic institutions, Benedictines.
The Benedict.
Waltham Abbey. Waltham Abbey was associated with the early career of which leading composer of sacred music born in about 1505?
1505, that's too late for Tallis, isn't it?
I might try that. Tallis.
Tallis is correct.
Oh, go on then.
An English heritage site at Waltham Abbey is the location of the former RGM. These were the royal mills used for the manufacture of what?
RGM.
Mills.
Oh, flour.
Flour.
Flour?
No, it's gunpowder. Bad luck. The Blakiston line marks the northern limit of the Japanese species of which genus of primates, making it the northernmost monkey species in the world?
Macaques?
Yeah.
No.
Are they the ones that
Isn't it more
Yeah.
Try that.
The macaques?
The Japanese macaques?
Macaque is correct, yes, well done. Similar to pasteurization, what thermal process is used to inactivate enzymes in solid foodstuffs to preserve the food?
Newnham Ellis.
Blanching?
Blanching is correct.
You're doing well.
Which of Payne Gaposchkin's doctoral students gives his name to an equation estimating the number of possible extraterrestrial civilizations in the Milky Way?
Oh, goodness.
Heard of this, but
I have heard of
can't
this.
I have heard of it.
It's not...
I'm thinking letter G, but I
wasn't sure I heard the...
It's
So
about
it's possible,
estimating
like,
the amount of extraterrestrial...
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes something, times something. It's
Does
like
anyone have a name?
I think his surname begins with G, but I don't know.
Gordon.
Gordon.
No, it isn't, it's Drake. First,
Is this... Oh, no. I think it might be too early for bandstand.
I'm happy to try that. And if unless you kind of...
Oh, it might be...
I'm not as good on older music.
Is it not...
no anything.
I don't think this is... I don't know. Could it be the Music Man?
Don't know if we know. Music Man.
It is the Music Man, yes, well done. Secondly,
Oh, this is Fiddler on the Roof. This is Sunrise Sunset.
Fiddler on the Roof, you're right, it is Sunrise Sunset. And finally,
I'm gonna...
Chorus line, is this?
Yes.
Chorus line.
chorus line is correct, well done. It was fun watching you get those. The title of Hansen Löw's 2021 film Bergman Island refers to Fårö, a small island just north of which larger Swedish island?
What's
don't
that
think I could
one
name a
that I
single
forget the
Swedish
name
island.
of that's next to Sweden, in between Sweden and Finland?
Yeah,
It's
I
an
know.
island, and
Yeah.
I never remember its name.
Oh, no, I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I'll know it when I hear it. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like Gotland or something.
It is Gotland. Which pop artist created the colour screen print Moonwalk 1987, a reimagining of a photograph of Buzz Aldrin standing on the moon?
This sounds... Yeah, Warhol.
Oh no, what were you going to say?
I know this sounds probably Warhol.
What were you
so
going to say?
I was going to say this sounds like Warhol.
Oh, right, okay. Warhol.
Warhol is correct. I want the group that is the subject of the film. Firstly,
Ooh, I'm not sure. Any ideas?
Oh, my
I
God.
don't recognise anyone, so...
What is that instrument? Oh, that's just a guitar.
That's a guitar. It's like
Do you have any?
I don't
Okay,
think...
pass.
that's the band.
big band.
Got any ideas in your
I'm
head?
not sure, no, sorry.
Anything? Just
anything
Give me a name.
No, I don't know.
Go with Duke Ellington again.
Duke Ellington.
No, that is the Buena Vista Social Club. Which play opens with the invocation of a muse of fire?
Newnham Ellis.
Henry V.
Henry V is correct. Of black and red on white design used for street signs in which London borough?
Anyone know this?
London.
London.
I think I've
Borough.
seen them, but I don't know which... I don't know London, so...
Black and red and white. I mean Westminster.
Westminster.
Maybe.
Well,
No.
That's not borough, is it?
Oh, it's not,
Or
yeah.
is it? I mean, it's City of Westminster. So
I can only name one borough.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to say Southwark.
No, it was Westminster.
Oh, so I'm so
It's
sorry.
all right. Just guessed.
Submerged arc, resistance spot, solid state and laser beam are all forms of what engineering process relating to metalworking?
Laser beam engraving.
Solid
I
state.
don't know.
Solid state.
Cutting.
Metalworking. Welding. Soldering.
Yeah. Soldering.
It's welding.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all right. I mean,
What two quantities which you did very well to win, Newnham? Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
We shall look forward to seeing you in the next stage of the competition. Wilhelm Pieck was president of what country from 1949 to 1960?
Peak. Wilhelm
Wasn't
Peak.
bleak, was it?
No, it was not Bleak. His name is Blake.
Peak.
Peak. Wilhelm Peak.
Not,
Hungary.
49.
What was your bleak from anyway?
He was, well, I mean, the Netherlands.
Yeah. Yeah, the Netherlands.
No, it wasn't. It was East Germany. Oh. An 1881 story by Edward Page Mitchell is regarded as being the first to feature a time travel device. What common household item is the time machine?
Is it like a...
I-
What was the year, sorry?
1881.
1881.
Yeah.
Common household item then. Maybe like a telephone?
I was thinking like a wardrobe or something. I don't know. I've not read it.
That sounds a bit more like C.S. Lewis, but I don't
That's
know.
true. Yeah.
I might say telephone.
Yeah.
No, it was a clock that went
Oh, okay.
backwards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In the long song by Andrea Levy is set on which Caribbean island, one of the Greater Antilles?
Oh, goodness.
Greater Antilles.
Greater Antilles.
It was on TV, but I can't remember.
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Barbados.
Barbados.
No, it's Jamaica. The Garden of Evening Mist by Tan Tuang Eng is set in which Southeast Asian country? This novel's timeframes include the Japanese occupation and a post-war emergency.
This is Southeast Asian.
Southeast Asian, possibly Taiwan, but Malaysia or Taiwan. I'm not sure.
Malaysia or Taiwan? Anyone got any?
Maybe, I don't know.
Taiwan.
No, it's Malaysia. 10 points for this. And at the goal, Southampton had 130, Newnham College, Cambridge had 120. Well, it was pretty close. Very, very close, and it went right down to the gong. Commiserations to you, Newnham. Thank you very much for joining us. The last quarter final, you did very, very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's goodbye from Newnham College, Cambridge.
Bye.